Arturo Dark Knight, he's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in my parking lot?
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another RC Wednesday night stream on this hump day. It is hump day, it is Wednesday, it is time for the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. What number are we on? 2,750 or something like that? I don't know. At this point it all kind of run together and we just lose track of time. I'm your host, Ranger J1999. That sack of suds down the bottom is Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman, the Troll Extraordinaire.
There we go. Good evening, everyone.
There we go. So you figured out how to use the button. And last but not least, the harem coordinator himself, the sexy Buddha, the lightsaber builder, Sir Loki.
I want to go to Mars.
Yeah, guys
not Jupiter.
I mean, God
not Saturn.
This is the funniest thing we've ever had happen at RSG. One of the funniest things. So we're chilling in the pre-stream with the VIPs, you know, just bullshitting. So, Loki, I don't know why you were watching Total Recall, but he was. We didn't have the sound on.
Why wouldn't you watch Total Recall, man? It's
well,
the best...
I mean, I love Total Recall, but I'm just saying, why were you watching it while we were streaming? But it doesn't matter. So, Loki puts it on the screen. I highlight it. And I start doing the voice of Arnold. Not even the lines from the movie. I just started doing lines and just bullshitting with the Arnold voice. I'll be damned if we didn't get blocked. For audio and video.
So to be fair, it was actually an accident. So I have my video. I was clicking for my video source.
Oh my god!
For my camera, and then it popped up, and I saw it, and I go, oh crap! But we rolled with it because it was funny.
It was ridiculous.
And then we got flagged. But
I mean, if it had been a video, I wouldn't have laughed so hard.
Finn got mad, so but it was good.
Yeah, Finn got really angry, but
he's still not talking to us.
I know, right? Even though he tortured me for 20 minutes straight with that goddamn new instrument he had, trying to play Enter Sandman, but me doing the Arnold voice to video made him angry. What do you have to say for yourself there, Music Man?
The pre-stream is blocked officially right now.
Way to go, Loki.
It was an accident, I swear. Because on Zoom, you hit the video sources, right? And I accidentally,
Oh, no.
Thought it would be funny to roll with it, man. It was
no strike, though. It's just blocked. So the VIPs can't go back and watch it right now.
Way to go, Loki.
We had the greatest pre-stream ever, man. Oh my gosh.
They really can't watch it because it's just oh
Yeah,
my
it
god.
legitimately got blocked because of Total Recall.
How does that work? Just because of the video and me doing
Yeah,
Arnold
because of the
voices?
video.
Of the video, okay. Because it said audio and video. I'm like,
It always
I
says
know
that. It's
my
the video.
I know my Arnold voice is good, but it ain't that goddamn good. Even though Finn's in there for 20 minutes playing Enter Sandman on his kazoo. That doesn't get a strike. As soon as I start doing Arnold, no, we can't have that shit.
We didn't even go to Mars yet, man.
We didn't even go to Mars.
He was in the chair, and that was it.
Oh no.
He was picking his woman type. That's what he was doing. Sneezy. Demure.
Be honest. Loki, I would like you to officially apologize to Finn because he looks like he's about to explode over there.
I'm
He's not
good.
even looking at us. He's looking down in shame, and the hat has the shadow over his eyes.
He looks a little menacing right now. Oh my god, really?
He's not even smiling.
He's not even eating fruit snacks right now. Finn's really
I ate him in the
angry.
pre-stream. I have another pack actually. I
Hey,
ate one during pre-stream.
you should hit up Ocean Spray, man, because they gave that
Yeah,
dude.
Welch's is not really.
Welch's
showing you a lot
don't
of
hook
love
up
there,
nobody,
Finn.
man.
We'll
You
see.
got
We'll see.
Ocean Spray because he did the Fleetwood Mac dude on his longboard and gave that fool like a bunch of cranberry juice. So you need to
Just
do.
saying.
Yeah, Ocean Spray's got fruit snacks, man. I think you need to change vendors.
They do. They're not bad. I like Welch's better though.
Yeah, but Welch's don't hook you up.
Not yet. Not yet. That's the 2021 campaign.
They hooked up.
Never gonna
Fleetwood
give
Mac
you
dude.
up. Never gonna let you
Yeah,
down.
but he's Fleetwood Mac,
Never
dude.
gonna
That was a
lie.
20-second
Desert
TikTok, man.
you.
He did Welch's for 2 hours.
Yeah, but he's also Fleetwood Mac, dude.
Grim just cheered 76 times, and we just got Rick rolled. Not fruit roll-ups, Rick rolled. It's a different kind of fruit snack altogether.
Ocean Spray,
Yes,
fruit snack.
Ocean Spray. So we gotta get
Ocean
gotta
Spray.
get Finn some sponsorship here because I'm sick of hearing about it. Ocean Spray, Welch's. The man loves your product. I mean, religiously. And he is a medical professional, goddammit. I mean, he could really pimp your stuff. So could we get Finn some fruit snacks, love? I'm just throwing it out there because that fruit snack money would give me some peace of mind. I don't have to hear about this nonsense anymore. Oh, God. This would be Marble Mondays, sponsored by Welch's. Welch's Fruit Snacks, Marble Mondays. Oh, Jesus Christ. What do we got ourselves into? Oh, welcome to the Wednesday night show, folks, where we just hang out and have a good old time. Finn's going to kill Loki and probably kill me because I was doing the voice. I didn't even think about him like, yeah. I'm too scared now to do the voice. I don't want to get flagged again. YouTube, you sons of bitches. But if you're new to the show, we're here to talk about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and have some fun doing it. We do this every Wednesday night, and there's not a lot of news, but we do have some fun with you guys, and you guys can interact. You saw Grim do the bits. You can do that over in either in Stream Elements or Twitch. You can play sound bites and stuff like that, and it'll pop up. Yeah, so you can interact in the chat with us while we're doing it. You can do super chats and say funny quotes, or if you're a sponsor on YouTube, you can do all the fun little emojis that we got on there. We've got like the stroking Wookiee and all that other stuff. So if you want to do that, you are more than welcome to. Also, if we will do a Q&A section. So if you want to ask us some questions, which I'm sure you guys have your questions. And speaking of stroking the Wookiee, CBO97 stroking that Wookiee hard. Thank you, CBO97. Boy, that Wookiee is just looking a little happy there. But I digress. As I was saying, if you have questions,
No shame.
No shame. We do not kink shame here. The Wookiee stroking is allowed. If you have questions, pop those in the chat. Make sure you put the word question in front of your question statement or statement that you want us to read. We use Nightbot, and Nightbot has a keyword. And if you want to have Finn to scoop it up, that's going to be your only bet. That's going to be your safe bet, is to put the old question the word question for your statement. Now, Finn, we didn't really get a chance to actually come up with a shout out word of the day. Do we even have a shout out word of the day? We're too busy dicking around.
Sure. Shout out word of the day is recall. RECALL.
Jesus Christ.
Finn's just rubbing it in, man.
Got it.
Finn, I want to say I do apologize because now the VIPs cannot see you play your flute anymore.
It's fine.
I know why you're upset. You had
No, I was worried. I was honestly legitimately worried.
Up,
We were getting
never gonna let you down. Never gonna tell a lie. Desert you.
I know you wanted to replay those performances, so
Oh, I can replay it whenever. No, I was actually worried we were getting striked. The movies are usually less forgiving than the music. But it was it wasn't a strike. It was just a block. We've had those before, so.
Oh man. Finn out of nowhere. Recall. Oh my god, this train's gone to shit, man. Oh Jesus. So get recall into the chat if you want to shout out your name. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Finn, that was funny, man. That took me by surprise. I'm thinking this was Mando or some Mando content, not recall. Woo! Oh boy. All right. A lot of Ricolas in the chat. That's not going to get you a shout. Yeah, that's not going to get you a shout out. Skewers are notorious for misspelling the name, so when you don't get your name shouted out, you know who to blame. Oh God. All right. Let's do some news and announcements for RSG real quick. You can keep playing your bits. If you want to keep doing that on Twitch or Stream Elements, you're more than welcome to. Keep that shit going. We love that stuff. Let's see. This Saturday we have 2 charities things that we're doing. We're doing Magic the Gathering this Saturday. No Jedi Academy. I've been saying that all week. No Jedi Academy this Saturday. Instead, Loki's put together an awesome group of people. We're going to have a Magic the Gathering tournament. Loki's going to get dressed up for Halloween. I'm going to get dressed up for Halloween. And we're going to do that. Then later that night, this is the really cool thing. Finn and them are going to be doing some hate hunting because they do a lot of hate hunting. And you guys are going to be able to scare the living snot out of them. Finn, you want to tell them how that's going to work?
Yeah. So actually, I'll lead off even before. So sure. Friday, I'm going to be off. So chances are I'm going to be streaming all day on Friday for a freaky fun Finn Friday. It's going to be largely just chatting. It's not going to be a lot of gaming. But what I'm going to do is actually, if you guys aren't aware, my hard drive has been down for like this entire week, and I have a part coming in tomorrow. Huh? No, I'm good. I've been able to stream, okay. But it's the one with all my media files and stuff with all my images. So I haven't been able to do all my regular stuff. But I have a part coming in tomorrow that should fix all of that. And so Friday, I'm going to be kind of doing a just chatting stream probably for most of the day. I'll probably go in and out of different games, but we'll work on just kind of putting together the graphics, building the Phasmophobia overlay and everything for Saturday night. And so you guys can join on Friday. And in addition to that, on Saturday, you guys are going to be able to donate to the ACS specific amounts in order to trigger alerts. And so I'll be programming those on Friday as well. So you guys can get a sneak peek at the different sounds that are going to be available, how they're going to be set up. I'm going to do those kind of during the day on Friday. So again, on Friday, all day, I'll be streaming on Twitch.
I may have to hang out for that shit, man. That sounds sexy. So check that out on Friday. So that'll be cool. Hopefully tomorrow, me and Corinth can finally get this PC pulled apart. I have my own hard drive and shit to install. So that'll be, we are on the bare essentials here for RSG at the moment because we got a lot of upgrades, which is all due to your guys' wonderful support. So we can't thank you guys enough for everything you're doing. We're upgrading all our stuff for that purpose. So thank you guys for doing everything that you guys have done to support the channel. Big shout out to, again, I said it during the lunch stream, someone got me a new Yeti microphone. Don't know who it is. I never know who gets me shit. So
I want your old one, man. Send me your old one.
what do you mean?
I don't know. Don't you have an old microphone?
Don't you have a harem? Why can't you afford one?
Because that's the reason.
Wait a minute. Why don't you have a goddamn Amazon wish list yourself, Loki, you psychopath?
I do, but nobody buys me anything.
Not even your harem?
I'm too much of a baller.
Hold on, let's go check out the Amazon wish list for Loki and see what's on there right now. Now you got me curious, man. What the F's on Loki's wish list? Screw the news. Let's go to Loki's wish list. Let's see what's on there right now.
It's a microphone.
It's a Blue Yeti, but the Blue Yeti that's on there isn't on sale anymore.
Oh, for God's sakes, Loki.
Oh, it's sold out. Damn it.
Loki, when's the last time did you check this thing, man? June 19th, 2020. Okay, so it's only been...
blocks me, man.
No, he doesn't. Get out of here. I blame Finn for a lot of stuff, but not for that. Get out of here, Loki. Shame on you. Shame on you, buddy. It's probably Pokemon card. I was expecting to see a lot of Magic the Gathering shit.
No, I don't need Magic the Gathering stuff.
I don't know, man. You're your own man. You do your own stuff. I don't judge, so, fun stuff for the skewers. Why don't you put a new microphone on there? One of the skewers might hook you up. You never know. Don't go crazy with it, though, because...
It's up.
So, you got it squared away? See, Finn's on top of that shit, Loki.
Yeah.
How's the Finn's on top of your list? Shame on you.
I don't edit that list, man. How do I do that?
Listen,
pretty much on top of all of your lists.
I went through a lot of heartache and pain and suffering and argument for the Amazon wish list. I didn't want to do it. I gave in. God damn it, Loki, participate. Quit being a douche.
He participated. He told me what he wanted, and I put it on there. It just
Good job,
expired. I
Finn.
wasn't wondering.
Good job, Finn. Loki, you suck. All right.
What I do is my job.
Yeah. That's true, Dirk. Infinity is always on top. That is not wrong. That is a fair statement. A fair and factual statement if I've ever seen one.
The ladies like him.
No, he's available, ladies. And he's single. Just throwing it out there. And he's a doctor. Diet is questionable, but other than that, high marks in all the other levels. So, ladies, look at that beard. Look at that punim. How could you say no to Finn?
And Finn doesn't need a K1 visa, man. He's already here.
No. What? What? The hell is wrong with you, man? It's evil Loki tonight, Finn. What the hell, man? Good Lord. Jesus. Plus, he doesn't have coronavirus that we know of. I mean, anything else you want to throw out there, Loki?
No, that's it.
Okay, thanks, Loki. Thanks for helping.
That's enough.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't even know what the fuck we're doing anymore. All right. Oh, Jesus. Well, let's talk about some SWGOH shit. Why don't we? What's on the agenda first, Finn? I've lost all track of...
There's only one thing to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the forums like...
3v3 Grand Arena. Wait,
yeah, let's talk about that. Oh, my God. Well, we got season 2 of the Mando launching this Friday. You know what we can do, Finn, is I can do a watch party in Discord for the Mando. For those that don't have it. If you want to do that. We can do that. So we'll do that on Friday.
Don't get flagged.
When?
In Discord. I don't know. Let me know when you want to do it.
Well, there's not a lot of time. I think, Friday I'm going to be streaming all day. And then there's the SOS at night. So there's not a lot of time.
You want to do it before SOS? Because it's only like 30 minutes.
We could. I don't know if a lot of people, personally, I don't know if I want to do a watch party. I kind of just like chilling in my bed and watching it.
Do you want to do it after the goddamn SOS stream? Make up your mind, man.
I mean, do a watch party after I've seen it for other people that hasn't seen it?
All right, Finn, it's real simple.
I'll do a watch party with you, Rangers. Do it.
There we go.
We just go into Discord. I'll share my screen. We can watch it like we did with Rebels. And you can watch Mando.
Yeah, but Rebels isn't the same to me as Mando.
Just being difficult.
He really is, man. I'm trying to hook him up, man. You know, and he's just being.
I have.
Ladies, never mind.
Okay, if you have it, then never mind, Finn. I didn't know you didn't. Well, then why were we watching Rebels, man? I didn't know you had.
Because I didn't get it until the Mando. I was waiting until Mando to get it.
I don't even want to talk to you anymore, man. I just, you know what? Seriously, I'm just done. So I thought I'd do that for Finn and hook up some of the skewers, but Finn's being a douche. So douche 2 has been status has been completed for both Loki and Finn tonight. Jesus Christ, am I the only sane person here? So anyway, the Mando season 2 is happening now. We've got a preview. What site was that on? Star Wars.
StarWars.com. It was like their main video. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
their
can't
Mando
show
Monday.
It. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't show it. It's Mando Monday. But what you want to give the quib notes on that, Finn?
I mean, the summary. Quill is coming into the game. IG-11 is coming into the game, and IG-11 is basically Babysitter bot because he has Baby Yoda on him. So we're not getting the child. We're getting IG-11 with the graphic of the child.
But do you think
which is interesting?
Do you think the child will have a move where he does the hand thing?
I don't think so, but it would be interesting. It would definitely be interesting if he did, but my guess, no. I don't think he's getting any move. I think most of the moves are going to be IG-11 trying to protect the child, but I don't think the child is actually going to be doing anything. Because I think the character is going to be called IG-11, not IG-11 and the child.
The child, so. Yeah. So
think it'd be another Chupio. We got to think of a name.
Oh boy.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, it's not.
I mean, the name would just be Child 11, but that's just weird.
That is very weird. What would we call that?
IG Yoda.
Chilevin.
IG Baby Yoda. Baby 11.
Baby 11.
Just all kinds of weirdness. No, I don't think he's gonna actually have a move. That's my guess, but
we could call it Big Baby Yoda and IG. Big 11. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Now, I was really surprised. I thought we were going to get them this week, possibly, but I guess you're going to wait till after Mando.
No, it's next week. I think they said it in the videos.
No, I'm just saying that I thought previously before that video and information had come out that I thought that this week they would launch it as a preview thing for you know Mando and stuff like that. Mainly because those two characters are. Well, I'll just leave it.
But this actually works out timing-wise perfect, right? Because if they come out next week, 6 weeks from now is about the middle of December. That's when they would be in cadence to be released into free-to-play, which would then follow with the Gideon Legendary. Again, that's my guess. But the Gideon Legendary right around Christmas. That's that would still be my guess, and I think we're still in line for that. Like, this all fits in that general scheme.
Sure.
And the Star Wars site actually had, I'm trying to remember what game it was, but they have like one where it's just like a bunch of chibi Star Wars characters, and they have the Mando ones, and they do have one for Gideon in that one. So I think there is a push for Moff Gideon overall. So I'm still thinking there's going to be Moff Gideon Legendary at the end of December. That was my guess before. I think all of this is on track for that. With the cadence of what should be, with Quill and IG-11 being released now. So yeah.
I think the question I've been getting asked with these two characters coming to the game: am I going to break up my Mandalorian bounty hunters? At this point, my answer is not a chance in hell, because Mando and Grief and the bounty hunters are goddamn amazing. Those kids have got to blow me out of the water.
Well, Quill's not going to be a bounty hunter, right? That's the other thing. Quill's not going to be a bounty hunter. IG-11 is a bounty hunter. So IG-11 may find a place into the bounty hunter team. But do you
think instead of the bounty hunter tag, he's going to get the babysitter tag?
He might.
I'm just throwing it out there.
He might. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to call him Nanny Bot.
Or the child's rearing tag.
I'm just going to call him Nanny Bot. Like, screw IG-11. He's Nanny Bot.
Nanny Bot? I can go with that.
Yeah, he's Nanny Bot.
There you go.
But if you look at the characters that are released, right, it's going to be, like, if you look at Kara and Quill, they're not going to have the bounty hunter tags. They're also not really associated with Grief and Mando right now, right? Kara's more on the Mon Mothma team. So even though in the in the TV show, they are, like, linked together, the bounty hunter tag is only going to affect 3 of 5 of them. So the team may include IG-11, but that's not necessarily, I don't consider that breaking up There could be a new faction tag called Mandalorian, but that would be ridiculous if they introduce a tag called Mandalorian and give it to Cara Dune and not characters like Sabine.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
Mandalorian
I don't
tag
think-
means Mandalorians, not just
Exactly.
from the show.
So that means there's no way Ugnut, aka Queel, is getting a Mandalorian tag. Like that would just be kind of silly. They're not going to do it, I think, just for the movie. So
They're gonna come out. I think they're gonna come out with a protector tag or a child protector or something. It's gonna be something along those lines because they
A
have to
tag
make
for
all
that?
these. Yeah, you have to. You just because what is it? The pack is literally called Protector of the Child, right? And for, I mean, even me as being a whale, like, why am I gonna whale on Quill if he has no synergy? He's gonna be like Visa's Mars. He's gonna be light side, whatever. Right?
Well,
He's not
it's why I didn't well on Cara Dune, because
Exactly.
she just didn't have the synergy that you saw with Mando and Grease.
Right, you had to wait for Mon Mothma to come out way later.
Yeah, and I'm still
they're
working
very
on her, but I'm
decent.
still not going to well on her, so I don't know. I mean, the kits could be amazing, and maybe they do something with a tag that, I don't know.
it'll
I mean,
need
look
a
at-
tag too. Remember,
Look at
they could
Ugnaught
have-
now, right? Ugnaught is just
Yeah.
light side attacker or support, right?
Sure.
Like useless.
But they don't need a tag, right? They could give him abilities specific with the characters. We've seen that before too, where
Yeah.
it's like with a specific character, they get X, Y, and Z, right? So
Yeah, it's true.
the tag is sometimes important, but they could introduce a synergy with that. And even though the Mando is kind of the main character, I think a lot of people recognize that Queel might have been kind of the leader. So it wouldn't surprise me if Queel has a leader ability that may be specific to those in the team, or like a unique
Yeah,
that's kind of like
I
a
think he
pseudo-
knows. I think he needs both, Finn. Like he needs to be affiliated with something, and then he needs to have synergy with specific tunes. And it's like C-3PO, right? He's got so many tags, and then he synergizes with Ewoks and Rebels and Galactic Republic and all sorts. So I mean, they need to make a light side bounty hunter team for Geonosian light side territory battle too. So
Yeah.
because you can't use Mando and Grief in that entire game mode.
No.
They have no synergy because they can't even get to payout because you need 3 more bounty hunters for it to happen.
Yeah, it's a good point.
So they need something.
I mean, I could see IG maybe getting a
What else?
tag.
73 says the same thing. Visas Mar. It's just like Visas Mar has the Old Republic tag.
He's not wrong.
It's kind of the same thing. Visas Mar doesn't have the Old Republic tag. That's where exactly she was from, but they didn't give it to her.
Yeah,
No.
the trio doesn't have it either. That's the problem, right? But at least the trio all has synergy, and then the real Old Republic tags all have synergy, but then she's all left out. So it doesn't work. Like that
I
character.
think Queel and
does not work.
IG-11 are going to have a synergy.
I don't
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
but it still
specifically,
leaves
maybe.
Cara
I
Dune-
wonder if there's like a different name they'll be able to give something.
They could go just Scoundrel and then link them all together through Scoundrel tags. But then again, I don't know.
They
man.
made Quill a rebel fighter. That would be interesting. I don't know.
I don't think he was a real fighter. They could give him.
But he was like neutral.
yeah.
He
No,
was
he's-
neutral
he's
up
like-
until
He's like
Baby.
ex-Empire. That's what he was, right? He was an enslaved dude on an Empire ship.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know if that makes him Empire because he was enslaved there, Loki. I mean, you're really batting 1,000 tonight there, buddy.
Go Dodgers. That's all I gotta say. Brother.
God damn it.
You had to bring baseball out of your ass on that one.
Pull that right out of there. Pull
No,
that right out of your keister there,
I don't
buddy.
know. I mean, so Kara, so theoretically, Kara was ex-rebel, right? Like she's not rebel. She was ex-rebel. There's no rebels anymore, right? So I mean,
No.
Quill could be. Can you make Quill light side an Empire? That would be kind of weird, right? But
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to.
that was his previous affiliation, right? He was Empire?
Yeah, we'll have to see what they do with it. I mean, we can't. This is purely speculation. And then Aiden in the chat says, "When are they coming next week?" We thought they would
I
come
don't.
this week.
I don't want him to be a Bodhi Rook, man. You know, like
I really don't either, man.
I want him to be pretty damn good. I mean,
Well, I gotta say the kits and
Usable,
the
you know?
characters this year have all been really fantastic.
Correct.
And,
Yeah.
so if they keep on the trend that they've been going, I have a really good feeling about these characters and their character kits. And
I told Finn
synergy.
in our Discord, I want that dude to have like synergy with Jawas or something. You know,
no
like,
way, man, that's nasty. You're nasty.
that would be sick.
You're nasty. Get out of here.
No,
Get
I'm
outta
serious.
here.
I'm dead serious, man.
Mhm.
He needs to have synergy with something.
All right, then I want extra death to Jawas when Mando's on the field. Like automatic gets to use disintegration. I'll trade you.
I think Scoundrel Tag is possible. It might be the
Yeah,
only
scoundrel tag. Okay.
it might be the only way to link it like logically, right? Because I know there is the Rebel with Kara, which makes some sense because she's really not one, but they still gave her the tag. So I can see where you're coming from with the Empire, but it seems like he's been longer away from the Empire.
Yeah, he's gonna get
I don't think he's
Scoundrel.
gonna
I
get
think they'll
that.
get light side Scoundrel. We'll see what the kits reveal, like with their synergy with Mando, Grief, Car. Because if you watch the trailers, I mean, Car and Grief are hanging out with the Mando quite a lot in the trailers.
No, of course they are.
You know, so
Yeah.
Grief is obviously a bounty hunter, but Car is not. She's an ex-rebel shock trooper. So, I mean, she's a mercenary, but she's not a bounty hunter. I don't know. We'll have to see what they do with it. I mean, again, we're just talking out our ass with what we think might happen with the characters. I'd be kind of disappointed though, thinking about the child on IG-11, that he doesn't just at least once pop out and just do the hand thing. Just give us a little bit, man. Just a little wave.
Force choke.
Yes, do a force choke. Have a little force choke action, right? He gets a little angry. He wants to be a part of the
IG-11's
fight, right?
ultimate.
I
man.
would say save it. I would say 100% save it.
Or we can have him just pop out, drink some soup, and everybody's frozen because they're so cute.
Or he could do that after IG-11 is dead. Like IG-11 disappears and all that's left is Baby Yoda
Yeah,
drinking
he's
soup
just
for
in
the
there
rest of
drinking
combat.
some soup, man. That'd be
Like
that'd be
non-targetable
pimp.
background image at that point.
Oh,
So my personal thing, right? If I was them, I would not do anything with the child right now. One, because you have to call him the child, which is, I think, not a good thing in the game. But even beyond that, if you go beyond that,
Phase 4, I kick the shit out of the child.
it's possible by the end of season 2 or the start of season 3, he's going to move beyond being called the child and be given a name, right? And now he's going to be a 52-year-old, whatever species he is, right? 52-year-old Yoda species. But they can give him a name and then bring him in, again, as I mentioned last week, as a Mando character, right? Not a Mando character, like a Malik character, where you could use something on the light side, something on the dark side, and they fight for him. If we are getting Gideon, again, this is all my direction, I would take this. If you got Gideon as a legendary, you get some more Empire behind him. You now have both sides. You can introduce another light side character based on whatever it is in the Mando. So potentially a new Ahsoka, potentially a new Sabine, whatever it is that comes into Mando season 2.
That's what I'm more excited about.
Then you can make a Malik-like character with those legendaries and build.
I gotta admit, that gets my lady boner going. Thinking about a new version of Boba Fett, a new version of Sabine, and a new version of Ahsoka. That's tight, man. That's what I'm most excited about season 2, is to see those characters and to find out what happened after Return of the Jedi. You guys went after Ezra. What happened? Where's Thrawn? What happened to Ezra and Thrawn? Maybe they shock us, Finn. How about this shit? Ezra comes back into the picture. They found Ezra and he's hanging out with Sabine and Ahsoka. Would that be
bring
some
back
type...
Thrawn too? That would be really
Oh
cool.
my god! Now, my lady boner's going crazy.
God.
I
would love to see more about what happened with Ezra and Thrawn after they went inside the space whale.
Yes, please, God, please, far.
Now that's like a whole series of itself.
Please, the double Fs, if you are listening, who art thou in heaven? Filoni and Favreau, please,
Durgan,
please.
It's Disney. They'll make Boba Fett turn into Sabine.
That's nasty. Stop it. Get out of here. Get out of here, Durgan. Go back to stalking, you son of a bitch. Okay. So we know we're gonna get those characters soon.
By the way, for everyone in chat, if you want your question answered, make sure you include the word question at the start of it so we get it, because we use a bot at the end of the show in order to answer your questions.
Good call.
Make sure you grab those.
It's a good call. Okay. So that's really all it is. Of course, we got the news that the next GAC is going to be 3v3. I think we're all here. Bleh. I get it. People out there love 3v3. You are more than welcome to enjoy it. Finn, I think you're not even doing 3v3 GAC this round, right?
No, I am.
Okay.
Everyone is we're gonna have fun with it and just make up teams.
Okay,
But yeah,
guys, you said you weren't going to do it, so
I was debating not doing it, and then I asked them on Twitch, and they wanted to do it, and we'll just have fun. I don't care about win loss, whatever. We'll make some fun teams. We'll put them on defense, offense. I don't like 3v3, but I love hanging out with the skewers.
Well, here's the question then, Loki. 3v3, we're going to have our Galactic Legends. Let's talk about the 3v3 teams that we're thinking about, because we saw this last GAC. It was a huge differential in success for people that had the Galactic Legends or those that didn't have it or won. Now you're dealing with people that have 2 or 3 or more or 4 facing against people that have 1 or none or 2 or they have less Galactic Legends. And we saw how powerful Rey and Kylo was in the last 3v3. Now we've got Luke and Palpatine into the mix. So the first question to you, Loki, is do you think that's going to have a huge difference in this 3v3? Do you think they're going to be as OP as the other characters were in the last 3v3? And if that is the case or not the case, what teams are you going to run in 3v3 with Luke and Palpatine? Because we already know, like, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, I'm thinking, tell me what you think about this. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with Daka and Zombie. And then Rey, you can just run with the two bros, and then just leave it there, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think for Luke, and what do you think for Palpatine? And do you think they're going to be as much as a nightmare on 3v3 as the last 2 Galactic Legends, and still are in this upcoming 3v3?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to stretch the rosters if you got them. And then we're all going to try to figure out what counters what. So I mean, I can see Luke teams. Everybody was theory crafting already, like Basilesh Shan lead with Luke and Wat Tambor. That's probably the one everybody's going to try if you got Luke. Luke is basically a timeout team. I think that's the problem with 3v3 also is a lot of timeout teams you can create. And there's only so many teams that you can create, on offense that'll beat a timeout team. So I can totally see that. The issue with Luke is you just can never get to the ultimate. It's you're down 2 potential Jedi. And then if you run him as lead, does the Darth Revan teams and all that still work like they do in 5v5? So that's yet to be seen, but I'm thinking the Luke team is going to be some kind of a timeout. He's going to do ability block AoE as much as he can. And then you got all the protection regain, you got all that stuff healing and everything. So it's going to be a pain in the ass. And then Emperor Palpatine, I don't know if he's going to be good on defense. I mean, he's obviously, if you put him on defense, your opponent's got to throw something good at it, right? You can't let that guy either get to ultimate or heal himself back up and call the other Sith to assist. But simply just make a case with him. I mean, make a Emperor Palpatine lead, a Sith Eternal lead, and with 2 other Sith in the back, kind of disrupting the other team. But there's Dooku Dooku's a pain in 3v3. Outside of leader, whatever, with all of his ability blocks, stun, shocks. You can throw a tank behind there. So I mean, the Sith Empire trooper of some sort. Malik's a pain in the ass. I mean, Malik Solo's good in 3v3 with offense, but I mean, if you throw him in back of Palpatine, it might be enough to time out, or Palpatine can get to his ultimate. So, I mean, I'm still thinking about teams right now, but I like your idea on SLKR. Rey's kind of like the same thing too, right? Is you're just going to spam her whirlwind in her ultimate. So it's almost like a timeout team. You want to throw maybe 2 tanks behind her or the brothers. I mean, it's super strong.
Well, because Finn's going to speed her up a lot. And then with Finn in there, with Poe in there, they're just going to keep buffing each other.
Yeah, and there's only so many Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan teams we can use on offense, right? So if you stretch all that out, it's like, who are you going to use against who? It's a pain, man.
Well, the other thing I was thinking about too, and I'm curious about your thoughts on this. What the fuck do I do with Rebecca? Because in 3v3s, you're going to run CLS, Han, and Chewie. That is a guaranteed, right? Because that's a nasty team on offense and defense. Where do you throw Rebecca now?
I don't know. He's a droid. Don't forget about that.
That's true.
Can you throw him behind General Grievous? Of course you can. It's you throw like a General Grievous with Chupio and L3 or something, right? I mean, that sounds pretty bad. I don't know. It's 3v3 is weird, man. It's a
so
different
weird.
animal. I was even, I mean, I know you like CLS Han and Chewie, but I was actually using Han and Chewie outside.
You could put a Han and Chewie on Ray.
Exactly.
Ray.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was using CLS and, CLS R2 and another tank or something, right? Old Ben,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Now you have Jedi Knight. Like, we haven't had Jedi Knight Luke yet, right? This is the first time Jedi Knight Luke is 3v3.
Yeah, and I was thinking about the other combination of, where does Watt go? Who are you going to use him? Where you're going to use him? The other thing I was thinking about too is Vader. Vader becomes a monster in 3v3.
Yep.
Because I'm thinking you're going to use Vader, Palpatine, Thrawn as a team, but that team's going to be pretty nasty, especially if you've relic them. They're going to be really disgusting.
Yeah, and remember too, I mean, even Sith Eternal Emperor, you can put Empire and Sith behind him, right? And they're going to get speed. I think Dark Side allies get 20 speed or 30 speed, and then it's doubled with Sith. So, Vader's going to be fast. If you go Sith Eternal, Vader, and Sith Assassin, right, or something like that, right? Yeah. You just got a lot of shock. You got a lot of dots. That's going to be nasty. And then you split the Sith Empire up a little bit, right? You can throw Fallen Bastila on something.
Because you're going to see a lot of the same teams. It's really the new Galactic Legends and the new characters. We have to see how it plays out, right? Mon Mothma.
Yeah, Mon Mothma hasn't seen 3v3 yet. So
Chewbacca, Mon Mothma, the new Vader, Jedi Knight Luke has not seen 3v3, and the two new Galactic Legends, right? So what is the play?
At a minimum. Now you got Troopers too, right? You got Piet.
Yeah, you got Piet as part of that, as that mix too, but I still think Piet and the Troopers are hosed because you got to have that firepower behind them. And if they don't get that kill right off the bat and you have less of them to do it, I still think Troopers are pretty borked. I don't know how you feel about it, but I think even with the addition of Piet, that I don't see it, man. Because if you don't get that kill, they're going to get destroyed.
I don't know. We'll see.
So there'll be a lot of different combinations we'll see, and we're going to have fun playing around with them. I know Finn's going to be a little bit more goofy with his, which is what Finn does. He's a bottom fluffer. He's a fluffer extraordinaire. But me and Loki will probably do a lot of GACs on the stream this coming up next week, where we will talk about 3v3s. Anything in 3v3 that you've been thinking about? Of course, the ship thing.
Well, is it 2 fleets or is it 1 fleet? We don't know yet.
As far as I understand it, it's 2 fleets for Division 2 and Division 1 still. Everyone else is 1 fleet. So I'm not too worried about that. I got to say, though, last round, man, oh man, Holdo is a beast on defense, man. I had so many fleets that she got the Holdo maneuver off, dude, that either she had a defense hold or she took out so many banners from that team they didn't know what to do.
Right.
She is sick on defense because of the protection.
So what it is we're not used to fighting those teams. So people are taking advantage of it. I lose to Tarkin Empire fleet, right? Because what I have left to attack, I never practice that thing in arena, right? It's and guys in my arena chart don't have maxed out bombers and whatever yet, that I can practice on. So it's interesting.
I didn't say the bombers are coming in huge, dude. The Y-wing, I didn't talk about my rebel defense either. The Y-wing is a nasty starting lineup or reinforcement.
Yep.
And if you did do Jedi Master Luke and Jedi Luke, you've got the pilots relicked out of their minds. So Biggs and Wedge and them become really stupid on the rebel team. I think the TIE bomber on the Tarkin fleet is stupid. That thing is nasty, man.
Yeah, you get TIE bomber and Gauntlet. And Gauntlet just healing bomber. You're stuck. You're stuck behind a wall, man.
Now you got Vader out there doing his thing.
And Tarkin's gonna come in with the TIE strike and it's over.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah. So it's pretty nasty. So there's a lot of combinations. Limited with ships, right? This thing I hate about ships is we'll figure it out because it's only so many ships, right? There's only so many combinations, and they're pretty limited. But I'm hoping that in the next 2 months we get some more ships. I don't know how you guys feel, but I think we're due for some new ships. I think they did a good job with all the tank ships because I think the BTLB, the Y-wing, the Rebel Y-wing, I think the Imperial, the TIE bomber really helped solidify some of those fleets. However, we're still missing a tank of some sort for the Holdo fleet. We're still missing a tank for the First Order fleet. So there's some empty slots that need to be filled. Plus those other fleets, like we have fleets like Rebels and GR that totally maxed out with like, you know, the ships that they have, but the rest of them are sitting there like you're kind of hodgepodging teams together. So what do you think? Do you think in the next 2 months, I'll throw this to you, Fendi, we're going to get some more ships to start rounding out our rosters and things of that nature?
I mean, we'll get some of the tanks that we need, I think.
Okay.
That'll round it out, because we do need like the resistance tank for sure in order to round out the Holdo team. A decent First Order tank, I think, would be nice.
Yeah.
Right now, using like the Starfighter and with the command shuttle and the silencer in the starting lineup, it works, but it's not necessarily. If we could get a tank ship instead of one of the pilots, and then get the pilots out and reinforcements, I think that would be really cool. Because I still think, even though I love his reinforcement ability, I think command shuttle in the starting lineup makes a huge difference, because you get so much turn meter manipulation right off the bat that it's kind of critical. So I think we're going to get some tanks. In terms of, it's an interesting question when you say about balancing out all of the teams, because again, I think ships is fairly balanced right now. Most of the ships can beat the other capital ships with a similar lineup. The ones that get screwed are the ones where there's double faction, right? So Chimera and Executrix, and then Endurance and Negotiator.
Sure.
And you're not going to be able to field. I should say, at least for Galactic Republic, I don't think you're ever going to be able to field two teams.
No.
However, for Chimera and Executrix, there is a chance based on what they do with the Mandalorian. Because we know that there's still growing Empire and the ability for them to create new Empire ships with Mando content, right? So there is a chance that we get more Empire and we can see two fleets with Chimera and Executrix.
Sure.
But I don't think we're ever going to see an actual cohesive Galactic Republic fleet under Endurance. For those that have Negotiator, the Negotiator just better than Endurance right now. So I think we have a good balance right now. I think they're going to introduce some pieces that are going to be nice. We're still not going to get, I think, the full layout that we're hoping for, simply because, again, the Galactic Republic, I think, is where the weakness is right now with Negotiator and Endurance. But I don't think ships is actually in a bad place in terms of meta and balance. I think they're in a bad place in terms of interest and introducing new ships frequent enough to pique our interest and keep it going, right? We're always talking about characters. We're talking about ships that probably 1/8 of the release rate of characters, right?
Yeah.
So it's not holding our interest for in all honesty, it's a game mode that I still think could do fairly well. I think it's just not focused on enough by CG and not built out enough for more. So balance, I think we already have it. In terms of new content, I think we're going to be kind of limited, just because I don't think they're focused on ships. I think they're focused too much on, unfortunately, vehicles. They mentioned it before. Ships, I don't think, is right, and they're still focusing on. They mentioned talking about vehicles.
Good point.
I would much rather than just focus on the ships and just getting more ships out, more actual ships, not capital ships, and just building out more rosters, more diversity, more ability for us to play around with different lineups.
Well, we should be getting Razor Crest, right? I think that thing's gonna come.
You would hope, right?
That's gotta come to the game, yeah. I would think.
Not we blame Finn. I think that works. I think we've got a good solid.
So you get Razor Crest and you get the Lamborghini TIE Fighter. That's what you get.
The Lamborghini TIE Fighter.
That would be. I'm wondering how that would be, though, because we do have bounty hunters. We could see like a whole bounty hunter lineup working under maybe Executrix and more Empire against Chimera. that could be a nice, interesting way of doing it, right? Because we do almost have a full bounty hunter lineup, and they're doing a lot to replace Houndstooth as the main tank on every fleet, because that's kind of the way it's worked out. So if they add more bounty hunter ones, they could go under maybe Executrix and then just have fun with that. So yeah, that would be kind of neat.
Okay. So I just got hit by Senate. Fort Morton and him are like, hey, you want to come do some roasts right now if you're free? I'm like, oh, I'm kind of doing the stream at the moment. When do you want to do this? So stay tuned. I mean, you know, it'd be funny, Finn, if I went and jumped over there with those two knuckleheads and pimped the stream. Oh my god. Like, we've been doing this for how many years, Finn? The Wednesday night stream? Like 5 almost? Or
on the way
years?
To 5. On the way
to
to
5, right? Okay. Let me see what the Senate says here real quick. But I may, just for fun and shits and giggles, go over there and go give those two knuckleheads and pimp RSG and give them a hard time while we're doing it. All right, so I think that covers all the news. Well, they're over on Twitch, Algie. They don't know. They're you know. Let me respond to him. I think we may do that. I may do it. We may do a double stream. I'll keep the stream going, but I'll just jump over there and go fart around with those two knuckleheads. All right. All right. Anything else that we want to discuss them? There, nope. Dr. Finn? Okay, I think we're good then, right? We do need to do the shout outs. I don't have the Patreons and stuff up yet because I still have to get my PC fixed. So, regular shout outs. What do we want to do tonight, Finn?
Let's keep the theme. Do Arnold.
God damn, I knew you were going to do that shit. All right, talk to this gears for a minute. Let me go get some more bourbon. I got to prepare myself.
Okay. So, shout out word of the day. I'll give you guys a few seconds here. The shout out word of the day is recall, RECALL. Go ahead and get that in there. I will be checking it in 30 seconds. So, if you have missed it before, now is the time to do it. And you can go ahead and add it again if you're not sure if you hit it up the first time. And then I'll get that list to Ranger and he'll read it as Arnold after he gets back. So let's go ahead and give you guys a second here. See some of you guys getting in your lovely recalls. Recalled Mandos. We're not recalling the Mandos. That's just silly. Why would we recall the Mandos? We want more Mandos. More Mandos, the better. Like 800 Mandos. No, Utah. No, it is not a P call. It is a recall. RECALL. I'm even spelling it. Just, yeah. The Toyota is getting recalled. Awful. Okay. So, and if you guys have questions, make sure you get those in as well. Start off your question with the word question. So our bot picks it up, just like we're picking up the shout out word of the day. So make sure you guys get those in. I am grabbing all the names right now. So let me do that. And sort and get rid of the doubles. And we have 40 people to shout out. Awesome. Let me go ahead and get this. There we go. So the 40 names of those that got in their recall in time is on there. Fine, Ouchie. I saw yours. I'm checking. Aramil and Ouchie got theirs in, so I will add you. That gets us to 42, and I do like the number 42. So you guys get lucky there. You guys get lucky there because we hit 42. It's just the way it is.
What happened with 42?
Jackie 42 names we're shouting out.
Okay.
42 names to shout out.
Where are they at? Finn stuff, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I hate you. Here we go. Yeah, all right, you bunch of vaginas. We're going to shout out all the names. I want to have your undivided attention or I'll rip off your arms. All right, the first person is Andrew Kata. He sends me like he's a good man. We have Aramil BCM. He's a Viking. We don't hold that against him. We have Boris Balkan. Buzzsaw. CBO 97. You son of a bitch. Contingent 33. What is his name? Psycho Drums? What is wrong with you? Play the drums correctly. Don't be a psycho. Dexatronic Fun. Game with Smith. It sounds like a pussy name to me. Gav P. Ghost Strike. Good old Maurice. I pray to Gom. But he never responds to me. Gom, you suck. Hadjil Jetbug. Ice House Swugger. Jason Howell. John Moran. JV420. Kobe Wan. Lord Megatron. Haha. I laugh at your stupid Decepticons. They are no part. The puny Decepticons cannot kill me. Mad Dog 985 Matt Richmond, Nathan H. Hey Finn, you know this name. No, Naga. He is Japanese. You didn't know this, did you? I've educated you. Alchie Dumpling. Alchie's pretty cool, but she's always giving me the shit. Shut up! Ray Rock, Revenita, Ronin Zai, Rose Taco. I love tacos that are rosy. Odyssey Vormax, Loki, Slash Fan Rhodes, Snoochie Poochies. Get off the weed. What is wrong with you? Bastards. Snoochie Poochie's my ass. Suicide Squad, horrible movie. Torn Jacks, Waffle Dolphin, Widow 73. The Wolfell, Utah, DJ, and the Nightmare. I'll give you a nightmare. I'll rip off your goddamn arms and rip out your spine. That's it.
Fantastic.
There you go.
There you go.
And that's what we got banned for on YouTube. All right. So I'm feeling frothy tonight. One, because there's a hurricane coming.
Really good on Maurice.
What happened?
Really good on Maurice.
What did good on Maurice do?
Read chat. All right, we're moving on. All right, questions. So, question from What Else 73.
You son of a bitch. So we'll do a few
All right.
questions here. Then I'm going to go. This is going to be cool. I'm going to jump over on Twitch with those potato heads. Have them all come over here, give thumbs up, and pimp our stuff over there. So we'll do a few questions here. Then I'm going to jump over there, and then yes. So we're cross pollinating the merchandising here opportunities. All right, go ahead, Finn. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Okay, so What Else 73 question. Did you think we'd have gotten a marquee today? I was aghast with surprise we didn't. No.
I guessed it would be this week. I thought they'd do a pre-launch, the characters, since they're from season 1, but I guess they're going to do... yes, we are going to cross the streams. But I guess it makes sense. After Mando season 2, you get the hype for people being excited about season 2, and then they get the characters, and then you want to buy them. Marketing 101, I guess.
But there's also the timing, right? So assuming they do the 2-week cadence, right? We'd be getting Queel and IG-11 next week, which is the week of November 2nd, right? Then you move 2 weeks. That would be to the 16th. We would be getting them into packs and for crystals, right? Then we move another. So the 30th, you would be getting them into free-to-play. And then after that, we'd be looking at December 14th when we get a potential legendary. What's important about December 14th? Well, the following week is when Christmas is. And chances are CG is going to be taking off that week and then probably not returning until like midway through January, if history tells us anything, right? So the December 14th date would be a important week for them to release content because they're going to be MIA probably afterwards.
Sure.
So they have to
have the 3-week vacation thing.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm not going to begrudge anyone for taking their vacation, and that's the way they have it planned. It's just they have to plan their content accordingly. And so in this particular case, they have to release, if they're doing so, again, my theory is Gideon, but if they're going to release anything, they have to release it before they are gone, because they don't want to release anything when nobody is in the office. Like, that's just asking for problems, and we want to minimize those. So no changes after they're gone, all changes before they're gone, and then, yeah.
All right, so we just had a super chat from Thing Kyrell, and I'm going to read this before I jump over on their stuff. It says, I had a bad day, so can I get a CG Viking cameo? I don't have the image, but I can do the voice. Would that be all right, Finn, for me to do CG Viking? Now that's the Scottish Viking, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while, so. All right there, Thing Kyrell. You and your whiny bitch ass having a bad day. Stop it! We need you to be our bonny lad and to suck it up. We don't need you to be whining. Thank you for the $1.99 that goes to the Finn Needs a Woman Foundation.
All right. Next question.
One more question that I'm going to jump over.
Red Ribbon Army question. Since you guys are streaming movies now. Well, no, we're not. This is awful. RSG Vormax question. Is your hard drive the floppy thing you got on you? No.
No.
Awful. What else 73 question. Maybe it's just me, but I'd prefer to pursue Loki's harem rather than his wish list. I mean,
you're not wrong, man. If you've seen some of the fine ass women he's got running around his son, I was just saying.
The way it works. Slash Van Rose question. Can Loki stream the new Mando episode on YouTube for us?
Oh, Lord.
No problem.
All right, one more, then I'm going to go jump over those.
I tell Swuggo.
I think we stream it upside down or something, and then we'll work.
Yeah, so a lot of people, and it's unfortunate, but a lot of people will flip it and then make it smaller, so then it becomes harder to tag. It just.
Finn, you'll be able to stop the stream if I flip over.
Yeah.
Okay, and just mess me, and then I'll stop it on OBS. So
I still say it was Rangers.
I can't believe that happened,
Arnold.
man.
That's what flagged it, man.
I can't believe that happened, man.
All right. Next question.
That's
Ice
not for
House
me.
Swuggo. Where do you see the following characters being used in 3v3? Mon Mothma, aka Mothra,
We just did this.
Chukio, and Piet.
We just answered this.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we went through it. It's a little bit hard.
Let's think of a team.
Well, you guys go do that. So I'm going to go jump in with Morton Sennett and then pimp our stuff. And so if you guys want to join us on Twitch, you can at the same time. Then we'll get the Twitch viewers to come jump on the YouTube. It's going to be beautiful. So let me make you the leader here, Finn. And then you guys wrap it up, and then we'll rock it over. So I'll see you guys
Rangers
over there.
leaving our own stream? Wow.
For free advertising? You're goddamn right, man. I'm a whore, man. I'll do it. Kidding me? More views equals more money to the Ranger J 1999 likes Hookers and Blow Foundation. So yeah. So I will prostitute myself wherever I can. So all right, I'll see you guys over there, and then we'll rock and roll. So here we go.
Okay. So if we're theory.
Here we go. Look what the wind blew in.
Man, I must really love you guys. During the middle of our stream, I get a message from Senate, like, "Hey man, you want to come over and do some roasting?" I'm like, "Okay." Well, we got to make it worth it, because Finn and Loki are over there on YouTube on our Wednesday night stream, the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. Just
Look at you coming over for
that's a legend, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm all about prostituting myself, man. I mean, if you're not marketing, you're not trying. So if you guys want to go check out the YouTube and give that a thumbs up, because I'm coming over here to hang out with you.
Throw a link in the chat, man.
Let me do that real quick. Let me get that going, and I'll do that. So, but yeah,
Throw it in Discord. I can throw it in the chat if you don't got the stream up.
Yeah,
I can do it.
You got it? Okay, cool. Because I'm trying to pull up your stream right now on Twitch. Why is this not working? Really? Oh, I forget you changed your name. I'm looking for Senate. I forgot it's the Galactic Legends Senate.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Sorry, y'all too slow.
At work.
Whoa, my monitor's just
Oh, I forget you changed
trolled.
your name. All right, I got you. Yo.
Oh, it's Ranger J1999 with the subscription. Okay, I got to close out of the game apparently because it didn't want to open up.
So if you guys can do me a favor, the link will be put in there in Twitch. If you guys can go check out the YouTube stuff, that'd be awesome.
It's there. Fort posted it.
Pimp, thank you.
I gotta close out of BlueStacks, man. It's just loading a black screen.
Somebody's got the Ranger. You got his video open? I'm hearing it in the background.
Mm,
I'm hearing sent it twice.
I'm muted.
Do you have another tab up?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's coming through on your YouTube video.
Oh, we're on YouTube too?
Apparently.
I didn't know that. Is this legal?
Yep.
We're on RSG too?
Are we?
Yep.
Are we?
100%.
Are we?
Those guys in chat are going, ha ha. You want to fit in Loki back.
Hold on.
And
so this is they're hearing you, me, and Senate over there with those guys. So that sucks. Okay, let me. I didn't figure out that.
Welcome to the Senate stream on RSG.
Yeah,
nice to have you all today.
Oh,
what's happening?
So what had happened?
And can we fix it?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Still they can still hear us. Okay, so what happened is I'm the one streaming RSG. I didn't figure that if I left, that the sound would go off and that they would hear us in this stream. So because you asked if we would do the cross in it, so oh shit. Okay, let me figure this out, guys. Let me see here. What can we do?
Maybe call in voice from your phone.
I know, right? Okay, so
this is a roster roast, by the way. So we're like, this is a pretty serious business.
Yeah. So what I think will need to happen, or let me jump back in there with those guys real quick, and then I'll come back. So figure this out. So give me a minute, and I'll be back, and we'll rock and roll. Oh my god.
Yeah, go for it. We'll just.
I know, Ray Rock. I failed. God damn it, leave me alone. I got a hurricane blowing my ass away right now. So.
Yeah. All right, dude.
All right, so I jumped back into the Wednesday nights chat, and Loki and Finn are gone. Where did they go? Okay. Let me figure this out for you guys. Where did Loki and Finn go? I didn't end the Zoom meeting, so they should still be in the Zoom meeting. What is happening? No, they're not blocked. They should be able to jump in. I made Finn the person. I have done this myself, Ranger. Well, you try to do something different. You try to mix it up a little bit, and this is what happens. Where is... Let me jump in the... Oh, I see Loki's in the Discord.
Not it, honestly, but whatever.
Hey, Loki. Did you guys get kicked out of Zoom? I made Finn the leader.
Yeah, we dropped out because they couldn't see Zoom anymore.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I didn't realize that, so... Well,
If we're gonna all go back, I'll go back.
well, I have to figure out.
We still have 85 watching.
Well, the problem is I'm streaming, so I'm trying to figure out how to do the sound and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
Just shut it down. Just shut it down.
oh God.
Yeah. So what happened was, I think when you took off, then the
I didn't
Zoom
think about.
stream
I didn't
went
think about
black,
the. I didn't think about the voice.
and then the audio got cut out. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't think about that would be the thing that would happen.
And then
I'm
they
streaming,
can
right?
hear us too. So what we're talking right now, where they can.
Oh
they
yeah, I
can,
know they are because I've got
Yeah.
the voice going. So I'm trying to figure out how I could do this.
Whatever, man. We go read the questions. Do what we need to do, man.
Well, but the problem is I'm streaming, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Well, where's Finn? Where did Finn go? I've got Zoom going. Where did Finn go?
I think he got butthurt.
Did he really?
We gotta finish up the questions, man. You want to finish the questions?
Well, I don't have the questions. Goddamn Finn has the questions.
And they can still hear us right now.
What's that?
They can still hear us.
I know they can hear us. That's fine. Well, screw it. I guess I'll have to do it. I was gonna try to do something different and just try to mix it up a little bit, but I guess not.
Oh, it's mixed up. You succeeded.
Yeah, I wrote what you wrote, Ouchie. That's fucked up. All right, I'll do this.
Hey, it's one of those days, man. You know.
Well, I mean, I figured it'd be something, we could maybe get some more viewers and, have fun cross, because I like to pimp those guys' stuff. They pimp our stuff. And so did I kill Finn? Oh, I wish. Oh, I don't know where Finn is. So, okay, we'll get this rocking and rolling. Let me get Nightbot going and then we'll do this. I will handle this then. Okay. I need your help here, Loki, because I don't know where the last question was, so give me a second.
It was the 3v3 question. Where are we going to use Mon Mothma, Piet, and
okay, gotcha. Let me see if I
Chupio?
can find that one. Let me see here. Let's see here.
Now you made Ouchie go away.
Well, I don't give a shit. I mean, goddamn. I just wanted to do something different and have a little bit of fun, but, I'm trying to filter out the questions from when it was 7:18. Okay. Uno momento, we'll get this done. All right. Next question from Durgan. Question: will the Mendo characters all get the Babysitter Club tag? I don't know, Loki. What do you think? I don't think that's a legit question, man.
The Babysitter Club? I mean,
Yeah.
the pack. So the pack is called Protector of the Child. So could they do it? Yeah. They could. Well, not babysitter, but I mean, yeah, they could give him a protector tag or something to that effect. But they need to have some synergy. So the tag would be the easiest because then they don't have to rework the kits to have synergy. And I think CG is all about shortcuts at this moment. So do you want to jump back in Zoom and then I can show our cameras and stuff? And then we can do that. You want to jump out of voice here, Discord? So let's do that.
So go jump and zoom, and I'll admit you.
Okay.
In a memento, we'll get this figured out.
I'm here.
There we go. Get that, put him up there.
I got to make sure I don't put Total Recall up on the stream.
Yeah, let's not do that again. Jesus Christ. I don't need this video to get demonetized as well. All right.
Well, that camera's not going to happen. All right, go for it.
All right. Let's see here. John Moran says, question, will the child's ability allow him to one-shot frogs in cups of soup?
Yes.
Yes. John Moran question, what has Gideon done in the 6 minutes of screen time to become legendary? See, that's the thing that I don't think we're getting a legendary Moff Gideon. Maybe a heroic event Loki, but for me, do you think Moff Gideon deserves the legendary tag? Or are they just going to treat it as a tool to make a character get the legendary tag, so you have to use and work on characters to go get that character?
I mean, so the reason why they do the legendary is so he's hard to get, right? Is Moff Gideon really legendary in the Star Wars universe? I don't think so, because we don't know anything about him. Other than he was in how many episodes of Mandalorian. So, a legendary character to me is like, it's exactly what they've come out with so far. But yeah, I mean, they can make him a legendary and put him behind a paywall of some sort and, get their revenue that way. But
yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they did. I just don't see it.
It wouldn't surprise me if they did, but it just doesn't. He's not legendary like the other legendaries, right? He's not R2. He's not, his character hasn't been that developed, in my opinion, to be a legendary, right? Where it's like Thrawn is like legendary, right? Like that's,
yeah. I mean, Thrawn is Thrawn, right? But
yeah, Thrawn is Thrawn.
We barely know anything about that dude, right?
Correct.
We saw him at the end of the very last part of the Mando season ending, and the only reason that people lost their shit about him is because he had the black saber, right? So we don't even know how he got that shit in his hands. How did that go from what's her name at the end of Rebels to now being in the possession of him, right? Now it's been 6+ years or whatever, but does it reach to the levels of that? I don't know. So, all right. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's a little too soon too, Rayrock. But then again, when does that ever stop CG? So there we go. All right, next question. Let's see here. Vormax, our good friend, says Quill may have a synergy ability with the 11th child. Possibly, but I don't even know if the child is, I don't know.
No, I think he's right. Because I mean, Quill was the one that reprogrammed IG-88, right, to become a babysitter or a house droid or whatever. Like he programmed him. So he could have droid synergy. He could have IG-11 synergy. And he could be a really good support character of some sort. I mean, could he be Wat Tambor light side? I don't know, but maybe that's too strong. But I can see him having synergy with light side droids, if they did it right, they would give him synergy with light side droids because that's what he did. He fixed them, he repaired them, and he reprogrammed them. So that would be kind of cool.
Let's see. John Rand's question for Finn, but he's not here. Hopefully he pops back in here. I don't know what happened to Finn, if he's coming back or whatnot. Nightmare question: if you were protecting, let's see here. If you were protecting, hold on, the damn thing updated. If you're protecting Baby Yoda like Mando is, what's the cutest name you could give him? Oh, for God's sakes! I don't know. I mean, you have a. Oh, for God's sakes! I don't have like a cutie name for goddamn Baby Yoda. I just call him the child or Baby Yoda. Do you have a name that you would give him? I don't even think the Mando has him. He just calls him the child, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sakes. Andrew copped a question. What gear do you expect for the new tunes? That's a good one. Do we expect a lot of chirotex on these or not?
I think so.
Fair
I think
on the
so.
chirotex, but then again, we've had characters. I'm trying to think back of like with Threebaka, Mon Mothma, Piet. Was there anything outrageous on those kits? I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't mean CG won't do it, but it does mean that they could. I mean, they could go back to their old practice of where we had like some of these characters that need like 300, these new Chirotex stuff. What do you think, Loki?
I'm sure they're gonna throw Chirotex in there. I'm sure they're gonna throw, all the balls in there. I'm dreading like all the gear that we use to gear up the Galactic Legends. So, I mean, Luke had all that blue gear. That was, that's their version of blue milk that we had to throw into him. And it was bad. But I guess it just depends how good they're going to be, right? Out of the list that you mentioned, they weren't that hard to gear. So maybe they'll give us.
I don't think they were that bad.
No, I don't think so either. The furnaces have been a problem right now. Those Gear 13 right side furnaces. That's been horrible.
I'll tell you, man. I'm doing
Cara Dune needs 2 of them, and I'm stuck on that right now. Like,
you want to see what I'm the 3 characters I'm working on right now? I'll flip the script here and show it to everybody. Give me a second. I'll show it, man. It's goddamn.
Yeah, those gold furnaces are pain in the ass,
I'll
man.
put the game back up because I have it up. But if you want to look at this, how goddamn awful this is. So I'm working on Biston, Scarif Rebel, Pathfinder, Cara Dune. It's not even just the stun guns; it's the Carbantes. God damn! There was a reason why I didn't want to work on them until I had to. And I'm doing it for the ship and stuff. But holy Jesus! I mean, these characters.
The original Carbantes, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the MK3s, man. It's ridiculous. I mean, like, if you look at Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, that dude has, he needs 50 there. He needs 50 there with stun guns. He needs...
SRP is pretty bad.
It's bad, dude. I mean, you just look at this stuff and you're just like, God, dog. That's just to get him to gear 11. I haven't even seen what he needs to gear 11, so I just knew from getting him to 9 to 10. Same thing with Biston. And then you look at Kara, she needs a lot of Corbantes as well. See, that's 1. Let's see, 1. I don't think she's that bad at gear 8 to 9. Yeah, just 1 set. Nope, never mind. I was wrong too. So she needs, between those 2 characters, that's 200 Corbantes plus 100 stun guns. And that's just to take Kara from 8 to 9 and to take Scarif from 10 to 11. That's craziness, dude. I've never seen anything like it. It's one of the reasons why I didn't do that.
Cara Dune is pretty bad. I got her at 12 right now, and I'm struggling.
Okay.
It's those med packs too, right? Those Mark 6. Remember those?
Yeah.
The ones you hate. You were waiting on the ones for Luke.
Oh God.
Those are terrible.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see, who's that from? That was from Intercopter. So what else 23 says? Question. Will Supreme Leader Kylo Ren dock a zombie in 3v3 be as strong on defense without the other First Order to supplement as 5v5? I think so, because even though you don't have Hux and you don't have Sith Trooper, the fact that zombie's going to constantly be taunting, you don't need that turn meter, and you're not facing as many people on, it's only 3 characters. I think Rey could handle it easily, but, I mean, besides the Galactic Legend, do you see a team being able to handle that without a Galactic Legend, man? I mean, that's pretty gross.
I mean, you can try anything with Wat Tambor, right? I mean, you can try like a Vader team with Wat, and then then you can kill the Night Sisters really fast. They won't revive. Put the weapon tech on.
Doesn't zombie revive no matter what?
No, well, you kill Daka first. That's how you're gonna get around it. But I mean, it's tough. It's tough to say, but that's the team I'd probably be safe with if I wasn't using a Galactic Legend. Something with Watan Board. Yeah. So, I mean, you could do a Jedi team with like Jedi Master Luke or something.
Yeah, Luke would.
I'm sorry, Jedi Knight Luke. Sorry, with Watan Board.
Well, we both have been using Jedi Knight Luke as a counter to Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. But that's a 5-man team that's dependent on Bastila, Old Ben, and Hermit Yoda. And what you're doing is you're constantly giving the buffs in the turn order over to Luke so that he ramps up. So you can basically in a 1v1 you can kill Kylo with Luke, right? Because he can do those his double attack and blind, things of that nature, to where even if you lose, you only have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, then you can go in with like a CLS team and just keep him from getting turn meter and kill him, right? So, I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. 3v3s is a different animal. Let's see how this plays out. I think it's going to be pretty strong. Loki, you think it's going to be pretty strong as well?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, Nightmare has a question for CG Finn, and CG Finn's on here. Says, what would be more profitable from your company's perspective? Legendary event for Moff Gideon or legendary event for Baby Yoda? Seems like a no-brainer here. Well, so here's the thing. I'll answer this because CG Finn's not here. But if you think about profitability, there's no question that Baby Yoda is the way to go, right, Sir Loki? I mean, that thing has made that company $1 billion. Jesus Christ. I mean, you imagine if Baby Yoda came to the game right now, Sir Loki, how many people will well out for that character? I'll ask you, would you well out for Baby Yoda?
I mean, if he's good, yeah, I would do it. But if he's like a Cara Dune, then no, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I see him as maybe an event character, things of that nature. So, I don't know. I mean, the no-brainer is obviously Baby Yoda, but then we're talking about a game here, so there's different things that we have to look at for a game. So, just throwing that out there. All right. Let's see here. Next question. Hold on. I'm doing triple duty here at the moment, so bear with me, folks. Hold on. Discord's not working with me now. Let's see here. Question for you, Loki, from Nightmare. Question for Loki. Will Cam have any viability in 3v3? What do you think?
Possibly. You know, you put him, you can do a Qui-Gon Jinn lead. Whatever he has synergy with the Galactic Republic Jedi. So, I mean, yeah, you can throw something and the other Jedi are going to get the bonus, you know, his damage bonus, and they're going to be super fast. So they'll definitely be the first to act, and you just got to protect the team. So any kind of Galactic Republic Jedi, probably put General Kenobi or something, like Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, what would be the team, man? That's the thing. Like, where do you use Cam and who do you use him for in 3v3? Like, that's a real question there.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Is I would do a Qui-Gon Jinn lead with Cam, and I'd probably throw General Kenobi and see what it does.
Okay.
That'd be the team, because they're all Galactic Republic and they'd all get synergy somehow. So
okay.
You don't have a healer in there. I mean, that's one thing to point out, but I think the healers get the most synergy from Cam. But you know, it's 3v3, so I mean, you definitely need a tank in there so they can't focus Cam down easily, and then Cam's just going to hit hard. So that's all you're banking on right there.
Yeah. All right. Andrew copped a question. Do the pilotless ships gain extra power from the capital ships in the Relic level, or is it of its crew?
No, I think it's just purely independent, isn't it?
Yeah, it's purely independent. They don't get anything from bonuses from that, as far as I understand it. Unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something there, Loki, on that question? No. So I think you're... I think we answered it. All right, Andrew Copped a question. Can your bot get me a PS5? No. Sorry, Andrew. That's I don't even have a PS5. How the hell you can get one for me? I love you, man. You're like a brother to me, but no. Tumblo Dry question: is it worth gearing up 6-star Mon Mothma before 3v3 starts, and would Wigs be usable for her? Horty for Jedi Luke and Jedi Master Luke. Well, for the Jedi Luke and Jedi Master Luke, yeah, obviously you're working towards that, right? So Mon Mothma. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to use for Mon Mothma. Who are the two characters that we want to put with Mon Mothma? Do we want to go Biggs and Wedge? Do we want to go Chert and Baze? Do we want to go Biston and Pow, or Biston and Scarecrow Rebel Pathfinder? What are we thinking here, Loki?
I think you put one of the attackers, so I would still go Pow. How does Pow get his turn meter reduction? Can you go to Pow's kit real quick? Do you have that thing up?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. I don't have him
real quick. Gosh, what is it? He gets his turn meter is reduced by, is it the number of crits or something? Or so I mean, if that's the case, then maybe he's not ideal. But you can hide Mon Mothma behind 2 tanks. But I'd want to put another Rebel fighter in there, possibly 2 Rebel fighters. That's Biston.
Yeah, I just said that. I was like, oh my god.
They all look the same, whatever.
Corporal Pow.
Yeah, so all of his abilities are like 11 cooldown, I think. That's the problem with him. And I think you need the other ones to... Can you hit like maybe his special?
Which one? The Sakala or Sonic Grenade?
Yeah, the Sakala. Because this will tell you if you can reduce his cooldowns or not.
Cooldown -1. On the Omega ability, it looks like.
No, go to number 8 or hit that.
Cooldown -1. Well, thing in chat saying Biston works, you do need Hoth Scout. What do you think?
I think Scout is probably the most important. So
let's look at Scout real quick for you guys. Hoth Rebel Scout.
Just to get the little turn meter and stuff like that. So I mean, you can go Scout and Kara, or
yeah, Kara would be nice, especially for people that want to use like an Empire combination against that team.
I mean, you don't need all the you don't need them to be all Rebel fighters, but I mean, it'd be nice to have one of them in there to get synergy for Mon Mothma. Or maybe you just go 2 Rebel fighter tanks, and then Mon Mothma's synergy will share all the health with them, and then it's like a timeout team. So that's a possibility as well. So 2 tanks, right? Kara and maybe Baze, or what was it? You got K2SO. I mean, you can go K2SO and Cassian. That'd be kind of cool. Then they have synergy with Mon Mothma. I think you build a pretty cool team. I mean, you can go 1 Rebel fighter and just put Ness behind her, right? That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, that could be cool.
So there's definitely some possibilities.
Let's see here. But yeah, keep working on Mon Mothma. She's worth it, brother. Hadriel Jetberg says, question: I've only geared Crew and Kylo. What third tune would be best for 3v3? I want to slap some gear on one. Crew and Kylo, eh? Kylo can solo some shit, man. Crew cannot. Especially if they're running some Old Republic or some other bullshit. I mean, Crew or Kylo Ren, Mass Kylo Ren can really do some damage for you. I mean, he can get you some banners. Lickety split. I don't know, if you had to make a choice for 3v3, what would you think? Crew or Kylo there, Loki?
No, Crew and Kylo's fine.
But if you had to pick one.
For 3v3, I still like Crew, man. I mean, for lead and maybe Kylo's good on offense. I don't know.
I like him on offense, as I said, because he can. Yeah.
Okay, what up? So in chat, I have them both already geared. I'm looking for a third. I mean, First Order Stormtrooper's good. Red Boy's good. Yeah. Red Boy's freaking amazing. So,
well, if you're gonna go the DACA zombie combination, right? Hux and Sith Trooper are really nice with Crew, right? Because if you happen to get any of them, especially if it's not Red Lobster Trooper, plus he's doing he's cleansing debuffs. You're getting the turn meter from Hux. That's actually a pretty nice combination.
You can put Red Boy with Sith too.
You could put Red Boy with Sith. I do like what Hedro said. First Order Stormtrooper, Hux, and Lobster. That could be a really good combination. So
I would say go Sith Trooper first.
All right. Revenator, who loves to give me endless shit for anything, says, question, who's going to teach Ranger how to YouTube? Yes, I fucked that up. I thought that I could keep the stream running and not have the sound going, but they could keep the sound going and then jump into Discord, so I screwed that up. So I tried to do something fun and it went to shit. So that's on me. Ice House says, question, could Gideon be a raid reward character? You know, we have not talked about that, Loki. I heard from... I keep forgetting his name. Oh, he's going to kill me from Shadowlands. Oh, God.
Oh, Finn?
No, not Finn. The guy I was hanging out with on Heinz's stream. And I can see his face. I always hang out with him, and I always forget his goddamn name. He's going to punch me in the dick for this, I swear.
Who?
But he said there was a raid coming in November. It doesn't matter who. But it's going to be for the 5-year anniversary.
Oh, who's the dude?
I got to remember who it is. I can see his face. We drink bourbon all the time together. It's so awful, man. No, it's not Scotty Anderson. He doesn't drink bourbon. He's Australian. Get out of here, Ray Rock.
Who, Grid?
No, it's not Grid.
You guys are eating a okra together, right?
No. Well, possibly, but what is... Fulbright, thank you, good old Maurice, coming in clutch. Thank you, Revenator 2 Fulbright. So he had the inside. It's not Ram Bam. Ram Bam's all he's focused on is Mace. Yes. No, it's not Archon. It's not Archon and Thexan. Get out of here. But he said there's a raid coming for the 5-year anniversary.
Yeah, there has to be, man.
Yeah. So that being said, do we think that Moff Gideon could be a raid reward character for said raid?
I don't think so, because
I don't think so either. I don't think he rises to that level.
No, but I don't think so. The raid has to be, I don't think they're gonna have a Mandalorian raid. I really don't think they would do that. Because then you get a Mandalorian character as the reward. We have the Sith, triumphant raid, right? And that's you get Traya right out of that. So it's yeah, your guess is as good as mine. I mean,
I don't know what it would be.
I thought we were getting a Death Star raid.
I thought it would be a ship, man. So
wasn't the rumor it was Death Star raid, and then you get Red 5, or you get some kind of ship?
That's what I was thinking it was going to be. So
yeah.
So there we go.
I think it's too soon to have a Mando raid, honestly.
Yeah, I think.
But who knows? I mean, I don't know.
Nathan H. question: will someone this season ask the child, "Who is your daddy? Who's your daddy, and what does he do?" Well, we just got demonetized because I just did that. So there we go. Nathan H. when Luke was asked about Boba Fett, did he say, "I had to let him go"?
Boba Fett
is another Arnold reference. Remember in what was it, Commando?
Yeah.
Asked about the one guy who's got over the cliff. It's like, what happened to him? I had to let him go. Nathan H. question: when they escaped from Darth Vader on Cloud City, were the rebels told to get to the chopper? Okay, Nathan H. is just going all in on the Arnold shit. Really? God damn. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. All right. Let's see if there's any more legitimate questions there, Loki. I'm trying to remember the character's name. I think it was Sully. Was it Sully in Commando? I haven't seen that movie in ages, dude. What happened to Sully? I had to let him go. Okay, that's all the questions. So we got caught up on the questions. So, all right. So there we go. So, sorry about the confusion, guys. I thought I'd do something fun. Got asked to go jump on another stream. I thought it'd be fun just to jump over, but apparently can't double stream. So that's my bad on that. I should have realized that when you're streaming and you want them to have the sound, you can't jump over to their stream because they're going to pick up your sound. And so I crossed the streams, and it didn't work out too well. But you know what? I don't care because I'm all about trying different shit. So it happens. Lesson learned. So I'll have to remember that next time that I get asked to go jump on another stream and pimp our stuff, that I have to actually give Finn control of the stream. You know, it's funny. Look, I gave him control of the Zoom, and I'm like, okay, I'll just leave the Zoom and stuff like that. And then I jumped over there. I'm like, wait, what's happening? And then on the Twitch stream, they can hear us on our stream and stuff. So yeah. It happens. I went for something, it didn't work. So you try different stuff, man. I'm not afraid to try different stuff. I thought it'd be something different, man. You know, pimp the channel.
Oh, good, man. Nice save. We answered all the questions. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it didn't work out, and I figured that it wasn't going to work, so I jumped back over. So we got everybody's questions answered and got everybody squared away, so it's fine. So let's pimp the stuff on Saturday. Loki, pimp the stuff on Saturday. I'm really excited about this. Magic the Gathering. Let's talk about it. What do you got?
No, it should be
on?
fun. So we're gonna do webcam, paper magic. Format is old school, so that is it's a homebrew format. And we're gonna be using the cards from 1993 and 1994 only. So it's fun. There's a big community out there. I'm part of the community. And we got some players lined up. We'll do a 4-round tournament. So that's about 4 hours worth of gameplay there, and with the stream and the pre-stream. So probably looking at about 5 to 6 hours worth of content. And it's all going to a good cause. It's all going, the match fee and everything is all going to the ACS, toward our ACS campaign. So everybody's excited, man.
I'm excited about it too. I'm gonna get dressed up as Darth Revan. You're gonna be a Jedi, and we'll be in our costumes. And you know, we're all about raising money for the ACS, guys. If you guys don't know that we're raising money for the American Cancer Society, please check it out. It's a really good cause. I'm really proud of the work.
Yeah, we'll be starting same time as Jedi Academy, so it's gonna be 10 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
7 a.m. my time, and we'll do a little introduction thing, and then we'll get pairings up, and then we start promptly at 8 a.m. and we'll be streaming one featured match, one featured table. So we'll have 2 players on, and they'll be having fun, and we'll be doing a little commentary and poking fun at them as well. So it's a fun format.
All right, and then also that night we're gonna have Finn and McVenom and all them at midnight. I believe it is midnight, right? Eastern. They're going to be doing the Phantasmo game. I can't remember the name of it, but they're going to be hang hunting. But the fun part about that is that you're going to be able to scare those guys. So while they're out doing stuff, there'll be sound effects that you guys can play and donate toward the ACS, where you can scare the living shit out of them. If you've not seen McVenom and Finn, they're easily scared. So please check that out. And remember, this is all going to the American Cancer Society. It's for a good cause. You know, we're in the fight for the ACS. So please check that out on Saturday as well. So we'll have a lot of fun on Halloween. We'll do that. Some other streams coming up. Not a lot going on in Sour Scouts Heroes. We'll have the lunch stream tomorrow. But then Friday, again, another lunch stream. I don't know what Finn has planned in between. He's going to be off Friday, so we know that Finn's going to be doing a lot of cool stuff, setting things up on the Friday stream. And then Friday night, I know they have the SOS stream. That's McVenom's stream where she's State of Survival. I know a lot of skewers involved in that game, so State of Survival, you can check that out at 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. And then Saturday, remember, there's no Jedi Academy. We're doing the Magic the Gathering thing for us to help promote and raise money for the American Cancer Society. I haven't looked at the last Tiltify numbers, but you guys have done an amazing job with us raising money for the ACS. So there you go. All right. With that, I think we're squared away. So on behalf of myself, let me pull up the end. I don't have the end screen. God damn it. Loki, having your PC fall apart sucks. I'm just going to throw that out there, man. I don't even have a goddamn ending screen. But with that, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. I really, really, really appreciate it. I know Loki appreciates it. Thank you guys for all your support. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So with that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. And sorry for the mix-up. I tried something, it didn't work. Lesson learned. We just move on from it. So have a great rest of your night, and we will holler at you later. Love you guys. Peace out.